This is Eric from Pack Hacker, and this video we're going to check out the EVERGOODS Transit Packing Cube 4 liter, which I've been testing for the past 2 weeks. Let's dive in. So in typical EVERGOODS fashion, we have a very durable material here, even on a packing cube. So it is a 210D high tenacity nylon 6.6. And there more words they have written on there, high density plain weave. So it is more durable than you typically see from a packing cube. A lot of times you see packing cubes that are under 100 denier. And this is obviously 210D, just checking my notes there. So you are like, it's one of those things where if you compare the weight between this packing cube and an ultralight packing cube, it's like, wow, the percentage difference is a lot. But if you were to actually just compare like the actual weight, it's like, okay, that's not really gonna change my carry that much. So unless you're like super counting grams, you're really not going to notice. So that's my spiel out of the way, but the material is very durable, no issues with it, no loose threads. EVERGOODS is known for their durable material, so it's no surprise here. It does a good job. So we've got YKK zippers on this bag as well. One of the best brands in the business. I think EVERGOODS, at least all the stuff that I've tested from them, always use YKK zippers. So it's good to see just continuity. They know what they're working with. They know that they're good. And we also know that they're good, so we can vouch for these zippers. They're very easy to open and close. So got the YKK logo, sorry, not the YKK, the EVERGOODS logo on the front of the bag here. So if you aren't familiar, it's just a hook and loop fastener. That's kind of their thing. So you can attach a patch here if you want to. If you don't want to, you can just leave it like this. That's typically what I do. If you were to invest in their packing cube system, you kind of get a, like, I don't think that they currently make a clean, dirty cube. But what you could do is like have a couple of cubes and then have different patches on your clean and your dirty if you wanted to get super creative with it. So do enjoy the logo. I know everyone doesn't, but you can always throw a patch on there if you don't want to. Got handles on both sides here, so you can grab it really from any which way. Obviously, if you're in here, you'd have to go to one side or the other way, but I don't think you need handles on all 4 sides. It just seems a little bit wasteful. So got them on both sides, very easy to grab and carry it if you need to. On the top, or what I call the spine, we have this little daisy chain here. So these help with opening and closing the zipper, because you can grab there to open and close the zipper, but you can also just attach a gear to that if you want to, or attach this inside of like a strap inside of a bag or something like that, if you have a modular system inside of your travel backpack. So I appreciate that. Not a ton going on externally here, but you have to remember this is a packing cube, so not really expecting there to be, but very happy with these materials. They've held up very well. So moving to the inside, we have a very similar setup to the larger packing cube that we've also tested here at Pack Hacker. You can check out the review for that as well. And pop this open. We have an actual zipper on the lid here, which isn't super common for packing cubes. Sometimes you might see like a slip pocket or something like that, but a zipper pocket is kind of unique, and I did like it on the larger packing cube. I didn't find it as useful for this smaller iteration because there's just not as much space there. But I have socks and underwear in here right now because this is a 4-liter cube. As you probably can see on the little indicator here, have all of that different information. So this is kind of maybe t-shirts and shorts if you like wear smaller clothing. But socks and underwear fit really well in here. So I just have the underwear stowed up here and the socks stowed inside of here. So depending on how big your socks or your underwear are, you might want to flip that or reverse it. You just can't fit as much inside of here as you can in the larger one. That's not really hating on the cube, but just hating on how I personally used it. So I'm hating on myself, not the brand or the cube here. So I'll pop that open so you guys can see what's inside. Just a bunch of underwear that we have here in the office. But a pretty good amount of space. I think that's 4 pairs of underwear, and there was probably a little bit of space for more. So no organization or anything inside of there, but I didn't expect there to be. So probably the most unique thing going on inside of EVERGOODS packing cubes is the collar system. So this is like what they call the collar, and it has a little like tightening. So if you just pull it like that, it unloosens. So now it's kind of like almost like a bucket where you can like put all of your gear inside of here. So I've got a bunch of socks stowed inside of here. Then you have these 2 almost like handles, and you just pull them like this, and it kind of cinches the cube down, and you get some really good compression out of that. Like I've kind of compared it to being like an internal compression instead of an external compression. And I think for certain items and for certain packouts, you actually might get more compression from this than you would from an external compression. So it is unique. It also helps just with packing. You can kind of shove all of your gear just inside of here, even overflow it a little bit. They even put that on their site that you can do that. Like if you overpack it, this will help you because it kind of just pushes it all down and helps you close. So I don't have this really overpacked right now. And if I pull on this a little bit too much, it almost like disforms the cube a little bit, which makes, I don't think it looks bad or is really an issue at all. It just makes it a little bit harder to close this zipper because it kind of makes waves like that. So if I were to not do it all the way, it makes it a little bit easier for me now to close the zipper going around the outside of this cube compared to if I didn't do that. So that's just me being super nitpicky. It's not really a problem with the cube. Just giving you some advice on how I used it. So I'm just gonna pull these socks out of here so you can see it, what it looks like with nothing in there at all. So we can kind of just see a little bit around the collar here. So I do appreciate this. I don't think it's for everyone. I don't think everyone needs this, but I think it's a unique take on the packing cube and a unique take on a compression cube, if you want to call this compression. So as you can see, when I completely compress it like that, it really does have a lot of pull if you want it to. And it's just a very unique design. And I'm excited to see where EverGoods takes this in the future, because they're always, making new versions of their products. So excited to test this in the future, and I'm excited to hear what you guys think about the materials and the usage of this thing. So there you have it, the EverGoods Transit Packing Cube 4-liter. Thanks for keeping it here at Pack Hacker, your guide to smarter travel. We'll see you in the next one.